I only wonder if the world will be a better place without me.
The Dexter series finale is widely regarded as one of the worst finales of all time. So bad that they had to make a 9th season and people still didn't like that. And with Dexter Resurrection on the horizon, is it bound to happen again? I don't know. Every time they hire a celebrity, they're gonna be a serial killer. Like, did they cast the entire world? It's like there's like 5 different serial killers. The writers were like, what if Jane from Breaking Bad was a serial killer? What if Francis from Malcolm in the Middle was a serial killer? Well, guess what? Now they are. Everybody is. I don't get it. I don't know how it's gonna end. It could be worse, could be better. It just sparked the question, did the original series ever have good finales? Now I know nothing was worse than season 8. But season 6 and 7 come too close. Season 6's finale starts with Dexter in the middle of the ocean. But how did we get here? Dexter was poisoned from a terrorist attack. He tries attacking Travis Marshall, who was behind the terrorist attack. He has a flare-up, he gets caught, and he gets injected by his own tranquilizer. Dexter's fucking dead. Okay, like, if Travis Marshall wasn't stupid, and he wasn't even stupid, he left an impaired man on a boat on fire and he somehow escaped. It was just stupid writing. This is where my problem with Dexter finales come in. They don't care about the episode before them because the viewers are stupid. They don't remember that. Somehow, Dexter doesn't have any more flare-ups because the viewers forgot that Wormwood even happened. And he somehow swims long enough for this boat to come and save him.
Are you okay? You are very lucky. God is looking out for you.
This guy driving the boat just happens to be holding them hostage, so Dexter has to kill him to keep the episode interesting. He wasn't careful at all, but of course nobody on the boat cares because he's the Reddit r/atheism bay wholesome pogger, and he gets his Reddit gold.
I don't know what a lamb means to this crazy prick. It could be an actual lamb, it could be an innocent of some kind, but I think that could be his next kill.
I gotta go.
A lamb? Oh no, not my son dressed up as a lion. Doomsday just happens to kidnap Harrison and then takes him to the top of the skyscraper to make him part of his last to blow. And Dexter always has a way of like capturing the villains. This is the stupidest one by far.
Inject yourself or I'll kill him.
Really? Really? This is stupid. Why didn't Dexter just tell Travis that he was a ghost or something, just like Geller?
I killed you, stay back!
Just make it more climactic or something. This is something that you'd see in like a normal episode.
Must be 10 inches of pure steel.
You betcha.
Now, I'm not going to say that this season is bad because of the twist. It's bad because of how Travis acts after the twist. He acts completely irrational. It would have just made sense for Dexter to just play on that feeling and, you know, have the theme of the season, but no. The only good part of this episode is when he kills Travis, and then there's the plot twist. And don't get me started on Deborah's therapist. This was the stupidest episode arc in the entire show. Just make the entire audience uncomfortable for like 3 episodes. Now we move on to season 5's ending, which would have been a lot better if Deborah actually did catch Dexter here. I just didn't like how predictable it was. The episode name is literally The Big One, and it would have made sense for Deborah to catch Dexter here. I mean, she was going off on a hunch, she was going to the camp. Dexter killed Travis at the church, which the police already knew about. The police didn't know about the camp. It would have also made Lumen stay in the show, and I like Lumen a billion times more than I like Hannah McKay, but I'll get into that later. You might be wondering, how did Deborah find the camp in the first place? It's not like Dexter crashed his car or anything, right? I don't know how she missed the car or didn't recognize that it was Dexter's, but I don't know, it was just stupid writing. There's just nothing to go off of. If they had this season instead of season 6, it would have been totally better, but it kind of has the same problem as season 3 did. There's just such a disconnect between season 3 and 4. And don't get me wrong, I love these seasons, but they just didn't have like the connection between them, like 1, 2, 4 and 5, 6 and 7. Now, season 3's finale is probably the weirdest one on this list. The main antagonist of the season, Miguel Prado, died the episode before. The finale was just clearing up what happened after he died, which I respect, it needed to be done. This is probably my favorite antagonist capture in the entire show. He captures Miguel in La Guerta's house. It was just insane. He also delivered one of the best lines in the entire show, in my opinion.
I accept you, Dexter, like a brother.
I killed my brother. I killed yours too.
Dexter just completely ruined this guy's family, and he could not care less. Speaking of, I bet you don't remember this guy, do you? Ramon Prado is a crazy drunk who's actually not crazy and completely right about Dexter. He was the only one that noticed Miguel started acting weird after meeting Dexter. He was just a detective with the alcohol problem, and he never ended up getting any proof. He just gets arrested, and then that's the end. Now we get into the other villain of the season, the Skinner. Dexter never really looked into the Skinner case like he looked into Miguel Prado. It's kind of just a way that they wrapped things up while Dexter still had to be in danger somehow. He just has a quick fight with him, kills him, and then throws him off a balcony. Somehow nobody noticed him on the balcony.
Are you telling me that a man just happens to fall like that?
Pretty much every season finale, Dexter's in some crazy situation that he really shouldn't survive. At least with Lila's case, she knew Dexter was trying to kill her, but the Skinner hardly had any connection through Dexter besides Miguel Prado. Season 2's finale starts with Lila killing Dokes, which was one of the saddest scenes in the entire show. Even though Dokes was trying to capture Dexter, even though Dokes knew, nobody even liked Dexter at this point, because he was fucking Lila. This episode's kind of bittersweet. Dexter's free again, but Dokes is dead, and Lila is revealed to be like the real antagonist of the season. And since she was getting deported, she had the perfect getaway. Until we get into the most satisfying death scene of the entire show. Now, I know that season 4 of Dexter was one of the best seasons of television. The ending is near perfect, except for the capture scene. Just explain this to me.
Here's my fucking oil cap.
Hello, Arthur Mitchell.
When did he take his oil cap? When Arthur was parked outside of his house, killing his wife? And this was the scene right after he left the dealership. There was no scene in between. Now, I respect the twist ending of it. It was super sad, but it doesn't make sense. Rita. But then again, it's just one rushed scene in an amazing season. I can't complain. Anyways, if you guys enjoy this video, please make sure to subscribe. I'll be doing way more Dexter videos in the future. I'll be doing a part 2 to this video to explain season 8's ending and New Blood's ending. So stay tuned for that. I also make Mario Kart videos, so go check those out if you like that game. I'll see you guys very soon. Make a part 2.